Jealousy regarding wife's good-looking male friend ruining my relationship with wife. The friend happens to be a good looker and very popular in my wife's brother's circle, where she often hangs out. She has never shown anything more than friendly behavior to him, however. They do text and ask advice from each other. So, whenever we come across him, he behaves in a manner wherein he acts like he's a big brother to her, and I feel real insecure. Him being a good looker makes me more nervous around him. I do feel she realizes that I'm insecure, but doesn't really address the problem. She sees this more like the male ego, because she tends to think it's a joke. I do feel she realizes that I'm insecure, but doesn't really address the problem. That's because she is addressing it by not showing anything more than friendly behavior, and it's your problem. There is nothing to suggest she is enamored in any way with this guy, nor him to her. Even their communication seems above board. You know about the communication and you know what they talk about. How could she address this better for you? Why would it be her place to address it better? From what you've said, this sounds like a you problem. Maybe take the initiative to befriend the guy and spend some time getting to know him. It'll be a lot easier to be comfortable with him interacting with your wife if he's your friend too, rather than just hers. What has your wife done to earn such distrust? Honestly, you sound too dependent on your wife. Don't take this the wrong way, but you can't have a good relationship if you are afraid of losing your partner, in the sense that you are desperate. That is what makes you clingy or fear. I suggest you make yourself the one in the relationship that she is afraid of losing. I don't mean try to make her jealous. You do that by focusing on improving yourself. Do things to improve your self-confidence. Challenge yourself. Improve yourself. You're insecure because this guy acts like he's your wife's big brother? The problem isn't your wife or her friend here. This issue lies in your own insecurity, and you need to work on that yourself. Not expect her to coddle your insecurities. Your insecurity is not her problem. It may be wonderful if she could find a way to show some empathy, but it is not her problem. She does not owe it to address it. You owe it to yourself to come up with a real plan of action to actually fix this issue and ask her for any help possible in that endeavor. It sounds like there may be a strong possibility that you are expecting her to bow to your insecurities. Instead, she is expecting you to overcome them. Since you aren't, she is not acknowledging them in a way you wish, because what you wish for is not real growth as she expects. If you can overcome this insecurity, then you can possibly reassess this situation. Then if you can have better articulated concerns about their relationship based on their actions, instead of who looks good, you could perhaps be right to be worried. Him looking good or acting like a bit of a big brother is not reason to expect her to behave in any certain manner to appease your insecurity, however. What's the conversation you want your wife to have with her friend? Please be more ugly so my husband isn't so insecure. You said yourself that they have never crossed lines and are more like brother and sister. I am confused as to what you want. Therapy maybe for your self-esteem? Just to clarify, you're insecure, but it's someone else's problem to fix? How about working on your own insecurities instead? Damn dude, sounds like you wanna date bro. There's a very small chance infidelity could ruin this relationship. There's a huge chance insecurity, lack of trust and communication will ruin it. If she's going to cheat, she's going to cheat and you can't control it. It will happen regardless. What you can do though is just enjoy your relationship and accept what will be. Will be. I mean, it is male ego, isn't it? You're actively saying that neither has done anything to indicate a romantic interest. and that you are only jealous because he is attractive. It seems like the problem here is your insecurity, which is something you should probably work on. That being said, it isn't cool that your GF is making jokes about something you feel insecure about. Try to be more accepting of her individuality, but also let her know that those jokes hurt your feelings and you would appreciate if she would stop saying them. Have you talked to your wife about this? Sat her down and told her your feelings? If you have, what did she say? There's a whole lot here to unpack. But at face value, what you've written, this is a you problem. Just bang him already. What exactly do you want her to do to address the problem? She isn't behaving in any way that warrants your jealousy, so your insecurity is something you need to fix. It is a ego, self-esteem issue. She has a circle of friends that includes a handsome and funny guy she chats with. She is an adult who can be friends with whoever she wants. In my experience, women like self-confidence in a mate. Something to remember the next time this guy comes up in the conversation. She's not really addressing the problem. Probably because it is your issue, not something she has done. She's not been flirty with the guy. She is friendly. That does not call for such distrust in your wife. You really need to work on yourself, or your insecurities could push her away. Who wants to stay with someone who is constantly insecure and jealous of you being friends with someone simply because they're a good looker of the opposite sex? Not many. Therapy could help you work through why you're having these feelings, and ways to help you overcome them. Your distrust and insecurity is for you to address, not her. An important distinction is that while you thinking he is a very attractive man with qualities you value, that does not automatically mean that your wife finds him attractive and value those qualities. She chose you. She finds you attractive and values your qualities. As far as I can see, neither of them have done anything to imply that they are anything but friends. Her comment sounds unnecessarily harsh. If you are actively uncomfortable about them being friends based on your assumptions based on your preferences, it could also be in frustration. Because what can she do if she is not actually doing anything wrong and not crossing any lines? Sounds like a top bloke. I do feel she realizes that I'm insecure, but doesn't really address the problem. How is she supposed to address it? Pee on you in front of the friend group marking you as her own? Seriously, what would you like her to do?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.